his twist at the end of his belt, I mean. You have followed the red line to its end. Our next and last tale is actually based on a story by Nathaniel Hawthorne. Since he was an early champion of Hawthorne, we knew Poe wouldn't mind if we presented it as he, Poe, might have written it. The title of the original story is The Bosom Serpent, but we call our unauthorized collaboration simply
That could be for me. I'm on call. I had to leave your number. You're out of beeper range.
Hello? Oh, hi, Donnie. Just a second. Cheryl, when are my parents bringing Cal back?
Sometime tonight, probably late. It sounds like Donnie, one of Cal's little friends. They hunt bugs together. So how are things down on the fat farm?
Please, weight reduction clinic. All right, I guess.
Bye-bye.
You still have that actress we're not supposed to know about?
She's losing weight for a role.
Caddy. She's nervous about the role. That makes her want to eat. She could call tonight.
Terry, another beer?
No, I'm fine.
Eileen, more wine?
No, thanks.
Honey?
No, I'm fine. Do you think we should wake up Joel now?
Maybe we shouldn't. I know he hasn't gotten much sleep since his daughter died.
Probably because of a guilty conscience.
Come
He
on.
hardly ever saw that child after the divorce, and I know it hurt her.
He didn't have the time. He was trying to save his business.
How old was his daughter, anyway?
15.
Then she wasn't driving.
No, the boy was.
But they were both drunk and on pills.
That's sad.
Are you sure Joel wasn't on Valium at the funeral?
Positive. He just has a hard time expressing his feelings. But I know he was devastated.
Anyway, I'm glad you brought him along.
It was Terry's idea.
God, Kurt, this is wonderful.
When do you expect to move in?
In the summer. Welcome back, Rip Van Winkle.
This is ridiculous.
There he is. Hey, I was just coming to get you.
I feel like an idiot.
Oh, why?
Well, I haven't seen you guys in 2 years, and the first thing I do is drink all your wine and fall asleep on the grass. Plus, I haven't seen your house.
We'll walk up there after dinner.
Oh, good.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's wonderful up here, isn't it? I can actually smell the grass and the trees. You know, just being here is like a massage.
Well, if that made you sleepy, wait till you hear our conversation. Dinner's ready. Everybody to the table. I didn't know you and Terry wanted a baby.
We didn't.
What happened?
Oh, we went up to Mendocino for the weekend. I forgot my diaphragm. I thought we were safe anyway.
I follow the market for 9 months, and I predict it right every day. So I know the system works, just that it takes 7 or 8 hours to work it out on a computer. I might as well go back to work.
I heard you started another business.
Yeah, I'm thinking about marketing gourmet chocolate syrup. It's an idea I had before I sold the business.
Have you been painting much?
No.
Oh, I thought you'd really be getting into it out here.
Well, so did I, but I just haven't felt like it.
Well, anytime you want it, you still got that job with the best animation company in the country. That is, if you move back to the city, of course.
Look, I don't want to have a big celebration. I just want to have this little thing. I don't want to bring the whole damn family into it. Joel?
Is it drugs?
Is it epilepsy?
No!
Should we put something under his
I don't know. I'm a psychologist, not a doctor. Joel!
It's just muscle spasms.
No! There's something in his stomach!
Oh, please, help me. It's biting me.
Was that a hissing?
Well, shouldn't we stop him?
Let's hold him down. No! We might hurt him more. Just keep him away from the furniture.
Joel!
I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Good, Eileen.
Yes, I have an emergency. There's a man here who seems to have something inside of him. An animal. Well, I think it's a snake. We saw lumps moving around in his stomach, and there was this noise coming out of his mouth like a hissing.
And he said it was biting him.
And he said it was biting him.
How do you feel, Joel?
Would you be
I
more
don't
comfortable
know.
on the couch?
Slept on the lawn all afternoon. Maybe then he... No, this isn't a joke. Something made him hit himself and writhe around. Now, please, can you send an ambulance right away? 721-1986. 138 Alima Point Road. Cheryl Davies. They said it's going to take 20 to 25 minutes to get here.
Well, ask them what we should do in the meantime.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I will. You know, I don't think they know what to do. They said to try and keep him still and quiet and try not to provoke the snake. And they're going to call back in a little while. I don't know.
You should call them. Tell them they're not needed anymore. Really? Hey, I'm fine. Eileen. Let me talk to Eileen. I'm all right. Really, it was just stomach cramps. Let's all go back to the table and pick up where we left off. Okay? I don't know about you, but I could really get into some of that cobbler. Why don't you call the hospital and have them send the ambulance back? I know it might be embarrassing, but...
No, it's not that. It's just I'm really concerned that you might...
I'm fine, really. There really is no... Good. Thank you, Kurt.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yes! Hey, come on, you guys. Do you think I could calmly stand here with a live snake inside of me? And you get that cobbler and we'll get this party back on track. I want to pay for everything that's broken, too.
No, don't be ridiculous.
No, for my sake.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, positive.
I bid on a job for Ice Cream Dream.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good commercial, too. They're using classical cell animation. Well, everyone at the office was excited about it, but... oh, we didn't get the job.
They changed the formula, a big mistake. But it's not my company anymore. Their sales have dropped.
That'll teach him. Oh, Cheryl, will you do me a favor before you sit down?
Sure, what?
Will you call the hospital and have them send the ambulance back? Kurt just pretended to do it.
That's right. You think you're in shock, though you may not know it.
What I know is that I don't need that ambulance.
Change your mind by the time they get here. I saw this.
I will not!
I saw this many times when I was a hospital orderly. You don't feel the pain now, but it'll hit you all of a sudden.
Nothing is going to hit me.
There's no telling what damage has been done to your
There is no
insides.
damage! I don't need a doctor. I don't need an ambulance. I don't...
Get a towel from the kitchen.
How do you feel?
Oh, look, there's glass shards all stuck in his
It's gonna
hand.
be, it's gonna be...
Oh, hey.
It's awful. I'm sorry. Oh. Get some gauze. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm hurting you. It's a mess. Oh, looks deep. Here.
Oh, God, that looks terrible.
I know.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, well, we've done this before with Cal. Okay, this should hold until the ambulance gets here.
I still don't want that ambulance.
Why?
Because I don't, that's all. That should be enough.
But if you tell us,
I'm not one of your patients!
maybe we'll agree with you.
Look, women insist on complete control of their bodies. Don't I have that right, huh?
But this is different, Joe. You're
not capable right now of making that decision.
And that cut could be serious. It really should be looked at by a doctor, and since they're coming out here anyway...
I think he's right. It's his decision. It would be like a woman forced to abort a dangerous pregnancy against her will.
That's it exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. All right. Forget it. Doesn't matter anyway. Because I'm not gonna be here. On second thought, I haven't finished my cobbler. Down, boy. Well, let's not insult the chef. Let's all sit down and finish our cobbler. Have a little chit-chat while I wait for my ride. Better not. Not after live snake. Say, Terry, how many calories in live snake? Hey, you know those T-shirts that have the arrow pointing down to say baby? Do you think you could get one that says snake? Okay, so you're not gonna call the hospital. At least call the National Enquirer. Dinner guests ingest snake. Victim of skewed attempt to enliven pate. Then there'll be the normal round of talk shows. Hello, Johnny!
Oh, my God.
My name is Roto-Rooter. But my friends, they call me Rooty.
Joel. Why don't you take these? The Valium.
Hold that revulsion a moment. Feel it. Don't just swallow it like you normally do. Think of what you're doing to yourself, carrying that around with you like a tumor. There's a bitterness and cynicism in you that wasn't there a couple of years ago. Everyone has seen it, including you. Think of all the secrets you have to keep from him. Now think of sharing them with him. Here, you better keep these. That was so stupid. I better talk to him.
Wait a minute. I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
Why does she always put the keys where I can't find them? There.
I gotta get out of here. I'm afraid of what I might do if I stay.
Sit down and cool off. You shouldn't be driving like this.
Son of a bitch.
Look, take the cookies and shove them down the garbage disposal. Sorry, Kurt. It's a client from my weight loss clinic. An actress trying to lose weight for a role. Okay, that's enough. Now look, I have to get off the phone now. There's a situation here of some urgency. Someone may be trying to get through on the line. Fine. Next Wednesday. Bye now. Do you think there's a snake?
What? No. How could a snake stay alive inside a human being?
Good part of the third world have tapeworms. Bigger than that snake. If there is a snake. I mean, doesn't it seem to you... I don't know. I don't know what's real here. But isn't there something snake-like about him? Not a real snake. Snake of myth, of hypnotic powers, of clairvoyance. I mean, look how he almost... It was like he read Cheryl's mind.
Probably talked about that earlier. That's what it sounded like.
How did he know you didn't call the hospital?
Body language. I'm not used to lying. I probably broadcasted it in 100 ways.
What about Eileen?
What about her?
How did he get her to just walk out of there laughing?
She was relieved that he was okay.
You didn't see how terrified she was. And then she takes his side out there. Something's wrong. She can't stand the guy. But then they're alone a few minutes and she's doing exactly what he wants.
She seemed to be normal.
Maybe she's not aware of it. Maybe he isn't aware of it.
I don't know.
And the ambulance. What about the ambulance? Why is he so afraid of it?
I don't know. It's just some freakish, hysterical reaction. Whatever it is definitely not possession by a mystical snake.
I didn't say that. It doesn't have to be a real snake. It could be some subliminal suggestion. Like in mass hysteria. I'm not saying it's supernatural.
Good. I was worried. I thought for a moment you're having a flashback to those LSD trips in that isolation tank.
Christmas love.
Hey, remember them? Sensitive teeth. I saw them once at the old Fillmore. Hey, anyway, I'm okay. Really. So, why don't you call off the ambulance? Look, you're making them come all the way out here for nothing.
This is getting silly.
That's right. I changed my mind. You can go to a doctor later if he wants to.
Look, all right, forget it. Just give me my car keys and I'll leave. I looked all over for them and I can't find them. So if you've got them, please give them to me. For Christ's sake, you guys, what do I gotta do? I never felt better in my life. All right. I need 2 volunteers from the studio audience, please, who will then sit in either of these 2 chairs, and I will then lift them off the ground. Well, come on, I can do it.
Did you hear Cheryl? Changed her mind, and she was alone with him.
I want him out of here now.
You don't think he's all right?
Of course not. They don't answer.
Who isn't?
They left already. My parents. They're bringing Cal back. And I don't want him here when they arrive.
The ambulance can be here any minute.
So could my son. So you take your car keys, or you drive him out of here. I don't want him here. And I don't want him running out there and hiding in the woods either.
Who knows what he's done to himself? Who knows what he's capable of doing? He could be bleeding to death.
I don't want him to die, but I won't take the chance. I felt something coming from him that I haven't felt in years.
Felt what? What are you talking about?
It was back when I was a orderly in an army hospital, and I'd go in a psych ward, and I'd see them there sitting smirking, and they were capable of anything. And you could ask them if they felt violent or if they felt angry, and he'd say no. And 10 seconds later, they'd pick up a chair and clobber whoever happened to be nearest. I remember when he sunk the corner of a radio in a guy's skull. And when we grabbed him and I held him down and I looked in his eyes, they were all pupil. And I saw there was nobody there. And I just saw that in Joel.
Kurt, be careful you don't talk yourself into something.
You've got a pregnant wife out there. Maybe you should talk yourself into be more concerned about her.
But he hasn't threatened anybody.
He couldn't, but he was angry enough. Who knows what he'll do when that ambulance arrives?
Joel, what are you doing down here?
Think they'll find me?
The ambulance will be here in a minute.
Oh, good. That's exactly where I want them, because I won't be here. Found them.
They can stop the pain.
I don't want it to stop.
Why? Is it you won't tell me, or you can't? Is there a snake?
If there is, it's still better than I deserve.
Of course. I'll be right back.
What took you so long? Is he gone?
I know what it is. It's guilt. Over his daughter's death.
Is he still here?
Yes, but he can't hurt anyone. He is so impacted with guilt, he can't talk about it. It really is cramps, and he's using them to punish himself. Something's wrong. She can't stand the guy. But then they're alone a few minutes, and she's doing exactly what he wants. Then they're alone a few minutes, and she's doing exactly what he wants. Then we're alone a few minutes,
And you're doing exactly what he wants.
Say, go out and see for yourself. Talk to him.
There's a car coming.
Well, it's the ambulance.
They'd have the siren on.
Well, not if they don't need it.
Close the door, Joel, and stay in this room until I tell you to leave.
Come on.
I mean it! Don't go out there!
Kurt, what's the matter with you?
Leave him alone.
This is all in your
You're
mind.
doing exactly what he wants.
Your son is safe. He can't hurt your son.
What about Cal? Terry, what about Cal?
Oh, my God.
Please, dear God.
Joel. He's breathing.
But
There's no blood.
I
He wasn't hit by the bullet.
aimed at the wall.
His chin is cut.
I wouldn't have shot him. I was just gonna scare him. I was afraid for Cal.
What is it?
I thought I saw something coming out of his pant leg.
He's waking up.
No, it was nothing.
Joel, the ambulance is coming down the road from the highway.
Forget it.
Joel, how do you feel?
I dove down. Get my chin.
How's your stomach?
Pretty good. The pain's completely gone. Can't believe it.